What's up, YouTube? WK Dad here. People have been asking about what I ran at regionals after my Facebook post, so I want to show you. Pulled awesome from my packs at the regional. Would have been nice to get what I wanted. Draco Sacks, Judgment, Harpy's Chandler maybe, but what can you do? Heart and Soul of the deck. When this card is sent from the hand or deck to the grave, you special summon 2 Nimble, level 3 or lower Nimble monsters from your deck. You can get Nimble Mamanga, but since we're running a water deck, you get 2 of those guys. You run 3 of. When destroyed by card effect, you special 2 more. 3 of those guys. When you destroy by battle, you dump a fish from your deck to the graveyard. These guys are all fish. You dump an angler, and then you get more chump blocks. And then you special summon another sunfish to chump block some more. And the Frog Engine, 3 swap, 2 Treeborn, 1 Ronin. And what makes the deck competitive: 2 Stream, 3 Tidal. It's so crucial. If you open up like Tidal plus Ronin Totem, whatever, and they have an onboard threat, you can pitch Tidal, send Ronin for swap, banish swap, special Ronin, sack for Caius, which is coming up here. Very crucial play. I did that a lot to get rid of first turn Draco Sacks. 2 Moon Glacia, 3 Caius. Thing about Moon Glacia, graveyard manipulation is sick easy. It's too easy, so I couldn't pass it up. Always got sided out versus Ophion.deck though. 3 Caius, spot removal, battle stoppers, OTK stopper. Just need 2. I usually only need 2 or 3 turns to win. And Battle Fader, helps me stall out for the win. And then 3 Veiler, triple max C. 2 important. So awesome with him being a level 2. First Fire Fist, I just summoned it and chump blocked. Made a gotchi with my Swap Frog. 3 Enemy Controller. 2 more Agree to fix those hands that are full of Nimbles. 1 Book of Moon. 1 Monster Reborn. 1 Dark Hole. Heavy Storm. Pot of Avarice. Extra deck, 2 Slacker Magician. This card is insane in a lot of matchups. It can't be targeted. Well, it can be, but when it is, you detach a material to negate and destroy. So Draco Sack, safe from Draco Sack, safe from Blaster, safe from Priestess, safe from Bear. It's safe from Breakthrough Skill, Fiendish Chain, all that good stuff. Very sexy. Very important, it's part of the OTK that I'll show you here in a second. Double to Gust of Phoenix. 2 Gotchi, and that's supposed to be a Dark Mist, but I had to get the Dark Mist back. So 2 Gotchi, 1 Dark Mist. I wish I had ran triple Gotchi, but because I never summoned Dark Mist once to bait a warning that I knew he had off of Duality, but I wish I'd ran another Gotchi. Next, 1 Ptolemy's. When I had the Caius, double Caius on the board, or Monster Reborn Caius, Ptolemy's actually won me a game by bouncing a Draco Sack back to the extra deck, and then summoning Tidal, and then 27, 26 for game. Big Eye, and Mermail Bisque Gaios. Then the Synchros, Scrap, RDA, EEV target, big enough to run over everything the dragons put out, big enough to run over just about anything. When you can enemy controller your opponent's stuff, just attack with RDA, and then don't attack with theirs, and then all their shit dies. Crimson Blader, so clutch against dragons and Prophecy and Monarch, Mirror Match. They can't normal or special summon level 5 or higher. Black Rose Dragon, nuke boards. It's the only Alta Obelisk, really. That and Dark Hole, the only Alta Obelisk I run. And Formula Synchron allowed me to go into my synchros along with Effect Veiler. Sideboard, Triple Virus, 1 Eclipse Wyvern, and Light and Darkness Dragon is the combo. I can pitch Tidal to dump Eclipse Wyvern. Light and Darkness gets banished. On the next turn, activate Tidal's effect by banishing Wyvern and a water monster. Add to hand. Sack everything for that. Remember, this guy is a dark when he's on the field, so he's also an EEV target. What you do is they activate an effect to bait the negation. You chain Eradicator Epidemic Virus, and he'll still be at over 2,500 because his effect hasn't resolved, and I sacked a lot of people that way. Double Droll and Lock. I do not like this card, guys. This card is really good, but I do not like this card. The deck you sided in against, Prophecy, well, guess what? They side Triple Dimensional Fissure, and they always fucking have it. I didn't lose to Prophecy, but they had. I was sitting here stuck with dead Droll and Locks because he had Dimensional Fissure. So yeah, double Breakthrough, triple Eradicator, and triple MST rounds out my side. Real quick, show you guys just a simple OTK. Very important OTK. Usually it's something like this. Something like this, like with these 4 cards that you run multiples of. You can swap Frog, throw, run and toad into the grave. Then you can bounce Swap Frog, pitch, or bounce Swap Frog, pitch Angler for a Tidal. Then you can dump the other Tidal, swap Frog. Oh, forgot. Your Angler effect kicks off, netting you some Nimble monsters. Swap Frog bounces some, throws down some stuff. Throws down a random frog. Then from there, you can just banish the baby and the Nimble for the other Tidal. Overlay for something huge, primarily Yugioh. The Gusto Phoenix 1. And banish the Gusto Phoenix 2. So right there, after they both detach, that's 3,000, 3,000, and 28. So that's 8,800. 4-card combo, but you know it's searchable. You run multiples of all the cards, and you can set it up over a couple turns. I OTK'd so many people. People on Facebook were like, "Well, why is the Dragon Ruler deck easy?" I said, well, you know, if you go first and you summon Swap Frog, bounce pass, you know, they either overextend into a Battle Fader, or they do their typical play and make the Draco Sack, and thinking that, well, hey, you know, he's not going to make any plays, you know, so I have time to set up an OTK. Then on your turn, you know, Treeborn Frog stand by, take their Draco Sack, pitch your Tidal, you know, and just do all kind of shit to them, making their breakthrough skills, making their Veiler, their Maxi, all that shit useless, because the deck doesn't run Battle Stoppers. They side the Battle Stoppers. And then game 2, you just stall them out, force them to burn their blasters on your to burn material on Slacker, forcing them to burn attacks on Slacker, stalling them out until you just whittle them down so much that you just start dropping Caius and Abyss Yugioh, and then setting up the Black Rose play with either Enemy Controller or Book of Moon to get around their Valor breakthrough skill. So, you know, with a little bit of patience, Dragon Ruler matchup is really easy with this deck, and the deck is fairly cheap. If you don't have, you know, the Big Eye, you can easily run a second Abyss Gaios, because Abyss Gaios, I only summoned Big Eye once the whole weekend. I brought this guy out almost every match at least once, because he's just a monster. And then, you know, of course, if you got the money, then of course you can just play Draco Sax. Let's see how many I got here. You know, there's a Draco Sax there. Yeah, I know I got another Draco Sax somewhere. Draco Sax there. You know, so you can play Draco Sax in this place, but that shit's expensive. And I didn't get them in time. I got them I picked up the Draco Sax after I turned in my deck list, so I was pretty boned. But again, I mean, as cool as it would have been, it would have changed the way I played the deck, and I wouldn't have seen the OTK opportunities. I went 5-3. I had to scoop to my teammate, and I lost to 2 Evil Swarm decks. It wasn't because of Ophion, it was just because of too much back row. This deck does not care about Ophion, does not care about Pandemic. It only cares about the infinite back row. When they have the Vanity's Emptiness and the Dimensional Fissure and all that other shit, you know, you're just stuck. Ophion was a non-factor. Well, that's all I have, guys. Hope you like the deck. Please comment. And that's all I got. Dub K Dad, and I'm out.